Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Greetings everybody, let's take a look again on the Bitcoin market. So as we have suggested on Monday, its market has the chances to proceed higher, although we thought that this will be a bit lower, not back to the 68 area. We were considering 65.50 as the first target on Monday, just because we had some patterns on intraday charts, which potentially butterfly, and has the first target around 65.50. On the monthly chart, the situation stands in very interesting. It's just because with this recent top, market stands very close to this one, but still below this area. It means that currently, from the one point of view, it will be interesting to see what will happen in case of the wash and rinse of this top, because we could get really great short-term bearish context for trading. Because don't forget that this is monthly chart, and wash and rinse on the monthly chart could give really significant extended action on lower time frames. But from the strategic point of view, it is also interesting to see whether we will get this butterfly, and if market will be able to stay below this top and start some moderate pullback. From the strategical point of view, that will be even more interesting, as this market will keep chances to form this potential butterfly with the target around 85. So choose what you like more, but whatever will happen around the top, it definitely should give us nice trading setup on the lower time frames. That's what we have on the monthly. On the weekly chart, the most important for current trading is overbought condition. So you can see market stands at overbought on the weekly chart. And that's definitely doesn't let market to proceed higher immediately. It's just upward breakout or something. So there definitely will be some problems for direct upward continuation. So market needs to take the breath, show some pullback, maybe take the rest around this area if it still has intention to keep going higher. Any pullback here will be just great. For instance, by taking a look at the Fib levels, we will see that an area around 50 even, or better to say 48, 50, 52 right there, and provides great support area. It's also might be the bread and butter buy, which is great opportunity for taking a long position. So here we need to just see what will happen and watch for possible patterns that might be formed. On the lower time frames, on the daily, on the 4-hour time frame chart, neither bullish nor bearish setups are absolutely cloudless. So every setup has some problems. Speaking about bearish setup here, so we have some kind of this reaction, some engulfing pattern, something this kind of the daily chart. Trend remains bullish, but if you take a look at the lower time frame, especially on the hourly chart, you could see that not everything is clear with this bearish setup, just because here we have some signs of the bullish dynamic pressure. This market shows bearish trend by the MACD, but price action is not. It mostly stands flat with this bit tending to the upside. OP here has not been tested, and it suggests the possible upward action. But at the same time, bearish scenario is based on the engulfing right here with the deep retracement and patterns that we have on the 4-hour frame chart. Here we have flat tops, which is potentially nice for the bearish and setup, and we have here grabbers. But the problem is that things that we see on hourly charts suggest upward action and raising of these grabbers. If market will keep going higher, in this case, the daily engulfing pattern will become under hazard of the destruction, because market will come too close to the top, mostly erasing whole pattern. For the bullish setups, also not everything is clear. It's just mostly because of the same grabbers that we have here. Despite on that on hourly chart we have some nicely looking price performance. That's why most conservative approach is just to see and wait what will happen. For the bulls, you could wait, for example, when the market will return and back up and will stay above the OP, because if OP will be completed, we could get some kind of this Gartner's triple to sell, and market could start that downside action. But if market will test OP and keep going higher, that will be bullish sign. You of course could try to act in advance, but this will carry even more risk, because you now have the bearish patterns that are still valid right there on the 4 time frame chart. But major indicator that the bulls are taking control over short-term situation will happen when the market will move above the OP area. Here is we have another problem, that if you take the position, you will have to consider the top on the weekly chart as a potential target, which is 68.9769, because this is daily overbought. Weekly overbought. And you have to consider this area as a potential one for profit taking. And when the market will move above this level, it will be very close to the target. I don't think that it will be interesting for position taking. Here's the problem with the bullish context. For the bearish context, in general, you could try to take the short position based on these grabbers, hoping that market will just keep going lower. You could place very tight stop here, just above the zero, it will be enough. But you have the problems with the behavior on the hourly chart that's not quite bearish. And that's the risk that you will have to carry. So as you could see, neither bullish, neither bearish stop, not absolutely clear and reliable. So both of them have some weakness, weak sides, and some flaws. So it doesn't mean that you can't follow it. You could, but you have to consider this risk and decide whether you're ready to take it or not. So that's what we have currently on the technical side of the Bitcoin. Strategically, most important thing will happen when the market will challenge the top, and we will see what will happen. If it will be able to stay above it, then we could count on further upward continuation. If it will be big wash and rinse with the returning back below the lows, that could trigger some technical downside action that could last for a few weeks probably, just because this really big scale. It's a monthly chart. So let's keep watching and see what will happen.